Hello, my name is Katrina Lacerna, and I'm the Asian Pacific Resource Center Librarian for LA County Library. Thanks for joining us for the fourth installment in our Asian Pacific American Heritage Month Virtual Film Fest. This week we're traveling to New Zealand with Taika Waititi's 2010 comedy, Boy. Taika Waititi has recently found mainstream success after directing a Thor sequel and winning a writing Oscar for Jojo Rabbit. But he had built a career as a filmmaker in Australia and New Zealand that centered on stories of Indigenous people, while including many of them in his productions. Two of his feature films, the aforementioned Boy and The Hunt for the Wilder People, are Indigenous coming-of-age stories. Waititi has long been outspoken about his Maori heritage and Indigenous representation in media. Last year, in an interview with the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, Waititi said, "We've been represented in the past as always through a white lens. We're the native presence in films that talk to trees, and we're smudging all the time, and we're riding whales, and we're talking to the ghosts of our ancestors, which, sure, maybe for a few of us, I don't. I'm just a normal dude." In that vein, Boy is very much a film that shows Indigenous people doing normal things, living their life. Set in 1984, Boy is about an 11-year-old Maori boy named, Boy. He lives with his grandmother, younger brother, and cousins on a farm on the East New Zealand coast. His mother is dead, and seemingly out of nowhere, his long-lost absent father returns home with dubious intentions. Since the movie takes place in New Zealand, the scenery is of course beautiful, but perhaps more impressive is how lived in this whole movie feels. You get a very acute idea of what it's like to grow up Maori in a Maori community. The child actors are fantastic and give very naturalistic performances. The movie is such a pleasure to watch. It's tender, charming, and very, very funny. But then you settle into the reality of the characters' situations, and it just about breaks your heart. Please stick around during the end credits of the film, as there is a thriller dance done in the style of the haka, a ritual dance of the Maori. It's a wonderful surprise and a wonderful representation of traditional culture melding with modern pop culture. I hope you enjoy Boy. Join us again next week as we close out our Heritage Month Film Fest. See you then.